Alright, so hopefully, again, I'm doing this at least sometime after, or just at least several minutes after, just finishing up cleaning the space and such for the unboxing spectacular, and just filming the introductions for some of the things and such. There's hair here, I apologize. But as some people might hopefully notice, I don't think anyone will, sadly. You might be wondering, wait, why wasn't this thing acknowledged in the entire video? Well, hopefully, after seeing what I ended up doing, you probably know what this thing is and such. To which, does this say Ghost Driver? Can I take a screenshot? How does this work? I guess that worked, I don't know. But I accidentally just spoiled it, by the way, but I mean, you've read the title. But this was a really interesting find, to say at least. I apologize. Because I was not expecting this to... I was not expecting to ever run into this. But I found a store that sold Bandai Korea products. Or an account... Oh, jeez. Whoops. I found an account from Makari, Japan, that sold Bandai Korea products and could not pass this opportunity as... What? Okay. Really random. I thought it was telling me I didn't have space, and I was like, what do you mean? But it was telling me, oh, we added an account to your FaceTime. And it's like, why? But, oh my gosh, this is so well packed. Look at that. Let me stand. I saw this listing as I was actually trying to find Sinspector listings. To which I actually did find, what, surprisingly, Sinspector has actually dropped in price a bit. Not too much, but it's decent enough. I hope... Let me throw this. But that's not where I wanted to throw it. I hope that with the recency of Bandai China re-releasing the majority of the VisaNext items as standalone items, because they're doing that right now with the build duology, I hope they go back and do, like, I hope they go back further and such, just so that I don't have to, just for the ease of myself. Man. Because, like, personally, it's just going to be a lot more easier of just being able to track down those VisaNext items without being forced to get the DVDs. Because, yes, it will be nice to have those just for the sake of the singles. Again, I probably would rather prefer to do that at, like, the start of Xade, because that's when they started doing that, as opposed to, like, you know, going back to, like, Drive, for example. Because I don't need to do it for Gaim, luckily, because I own the CSMs. Let's be equal and do it from this side. But, like, I commend this person so much. This is really well packed and such. So I assume they just have a person in Korea And oh wow. I know this means nothing. I'm fully aware. This means absolutely nothing to you. Or just in general, like just owning this is like, why? Why are you doing this? Let me throw these out. But anyway, here it is. The Bandai Korea Ghost Driver. Alright, so I decided to shoot the intro of this because, you know, I've been trying to shoot the intros of these items when they're actually new and such, just for the sake of it, even though it doesn't matter. I want to. So, let's open up this thing, and luckily for me, because I got my Ghost Driver used from Kotetsu back then, this is a new experience for me of opening the Ghost Driver. Oh, okay, so I don't know if the box is like the same. I have to assume it's the same. Just again, now obviously the only difference, if I can get this out, is that everything's just in Hangul. So we don't really have much to experience. But yeah. Just the thing, however, as we have already seen, I guess you had to be in Korea, but I thought there was a pamphlet that you got that had a catalog of all the toys, but there's no such thing. The biggest thing you can see from here is that they actually omitted the Edison ghost icon, and I think that's because you had to get I don't remember what you had to get it. I don't remember if it was packed in with one of the ghost icon packs, because I think it did get packed with Newton, because the way Bandai Korea did the ghost icon releases is that they put them in 2 packs, and they removed ones that were included in other toys. So like Musashi, for example, you don't get that icon with the Gangan saber, nor like Spectre, you don't get that with the Gangan hand. You get that alongside Houdini, and then Goemon and Ryoma you get from their own pack and such. And I don't have the intention. I'm just because they're both the exact same. I'm actually will keep the straps in, like I will keep them pristine, just because again, I don't need this for the sake of this. I'm not going to cover everything just because it's the same thing. So I'll only cover the things that are actually different and such. And because of that sake, I will keep the plastic, because I'm trying to learn how to do that. But And obviously, as you can see from here, it doesn't include a Gomba card, such. But yeah, new Ghost Driver is pretty interesting. Even though, again, I didn't need it. Oh, I think there's... No, that's the same. But I even won't take out the Ori... Well, I mean, I guess we will take out the Ori Ghost icon. Because the only difference that the Ori Ghost icon has is the fact that they removed the QR codes. So this is now actually show accurate. That's the only thing. But other than that, it's the exact same thing and such. And luckily, I just took this out. This is my Japanese Ghost Driver. And obviously, the only difference is that I don't have as much... Wait, what the heck? Why do I already have a paint scuff? That's funny. Because, yeah, I don't even... Well, I do have a bit of a paint scuff, but it's not as drastic. Drastic. Yeah, like, honestly, other than that, like, honestly, there's not really any way to tell. There's not really any way to tell the difference between what version is what. I can't even say that this one's lighter than this one. So I was gonna say this one, I guess texture-wise, like this one's obviously a lot more smoother than this one. And this one's dying, so there's one battery and then I have to get the other two. We dropped the card from Zykin's extra pile of Ride Kenny cards. I forgot that this is not supposed to be the video I was supposed to be recording. I was supposed to be recording Kyryuujin full action. Because I'm deciding that I'm not going to do a stream on it. But let's hear it. Quality's alright. Yeah, the speaker quality is not the greatest. When you have them both simultaneous, you can't really tell the difference. Like, I hope you can tell there is a difference. But, anyways. Obviously, as you can hear from this, they changed Ore to Mai, because that's the literal translation. and they changed Omega Ma to Omega I. That's the biggest difference, is that for some reason they changed the ejection sound. Which doesn't make sense, because I guess that's more show accurate, but it's like, no. And as you can tell, this one loops a lot more smoothly. But you can just tell this one's a lot louder as opposed to the Korean version. Maybe it's like regulation reasons. Obviously, I apologize that the whites are coming off as purple. Let me see if I can dig out my other original Ore. Cause that right there, oh wow, I can actually. Why is it up here? Huh. Okay. But here is original Japanese Bandai Japan Ore. This is Bandai Korea Ore. As we can tell from here, it is. This one seems a bit darker and plastic as opposed to the Japanese one. The numberings seem the same. Again, the only difference is just no QR code. Which, in line, makes it the Bandai Korea version is more show accurate. The numbering is interesting, at least. No. It's just because of this. It makes it look flatter. But yeah, they're basically the same, even the patterning and such. At this point, I think I might as well just keep this one out. It is a variant. This is a variant or a ghost icon because it just. First of all, it's just heavily scratched, I guess. Huh. Alright. That's fun. Why is it like that? Do I have to open this up? Yeah, it's just like that on the inside. But yeah, yeah, this is my third Ore Ghost icon then. But this is okay. First of all, let's move this side. And yeah, they're not in sync. But that one ends quicker. Huh. Okay, yeah, that one's longer just because of the way it pronounces. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, so they were very close on being in sync with each other, but you know, this one again, just because it basically is doing literal English translations, is a bit longer. So we will keep this to the side and just go through some icons. So obviously the main second contender, and obviously you can, I should say this, obviously Japanese or a ghost icon can, obviously they're cross compatible because it's the same pin, so it's not like Bandai China where they reverse the pin system. So our Japanese Spectre Ghost icon should work. And yeah, there is the transmission for Spectre. We only do the main attacks for the base forms. In there, because I think we'll jump to this already. But if you were for some reason wanting to use Necrom, obviously Necrom Spectre doesn't obviously sync up as well with this. But surprisingly, they actually did work. It's just obviously this doesn't have the Korean sounds. But I think it's just because the Mega Loader never got a Korean release. Okay, this is fun. But let's do some. Actually, let's do this one. Jeez. Because this one's fun. Because if we were to compare it, as you can tell, they actually the paralleling is like more quicker. Because this one decided to like, I guess this one's more what you would have expected. Because this one, like, basically this one doesn't allow the standbys to actually play through fully. But here's Shakespeare. So yeah, that was redubbed. That's honestly annoying. That's my only grievance about this. Was this for Galileo? That yellow is really coming out as like pineapple. Even though that wasn't common at all. Let's actually do someone from the Great 15. Again, because these were a 2-pack in Korea. Can I find the next two quickly? Or can I get to the next two quickly? No. Why did Benkei... That was not Benkei, that was... Count on Spectre. Countdown Spectre is canon in Korean. In Korea. I feel like the looping here is more cut off. Have we been picking a lot of icons that emit purple? Sayu Road. I forgot this. Okay, obviously the historic figures that have Japanese names were renamed, or in their Korean names, or were either renamed. I don't know. But let's try to figure out someone, because let's jump to this one right away. That's interesting. Unless I don't remember that, but the Go fight is built in now, as opposed to how it was in there. And obviously, as you can tell from here, that there was a gap for the icon itself, because Korea did get its versions of Tokon Boost, Deep Spectre, and Mugen, to which I might as well actually track them down just for this. It's just that I haven't seen them in a while. Mugen fell, but because if we were to compare it to this, yeah, or the fight, I mean. Yeah. They might not be in sync, though. That's a really interesting detail. So I guess the actual icon itself only lights up unless the sounds just amplify the Go fight. That's really interesting. Because if you wanted, the issue, this is where you're going to see the issues. Yeah, as you can tell, I think that's probably why they got rid of the sounds, because they're not in sync. Which is kind of funny to see. Just trying to put this in. So then obviously, icons like this. This would have been a fun experience to have the Korean version. Because basically the biggest thing that the Korean version did was actually modify like these empty spots to actually accommodate for the icon, which is pretty cool. Which is why the that's why the open eyes have now huge spaces, or huge gaps of space in between, because that's supposed to be where it plays and such. let's do... Down here, there's some buildable ones. And obviously, there's a certain section of icons we missed out. But, yeah. So Santa Claus got fully translated. Oh, jeez. Here is Da Vinci. Such a good jingle. I'm gonna have to go behind me to grab the other. So yeah, EQ is one of the icons they didn't bother translating at all. For some reason. Pythagoras? Like, I mean... I can't blame this version not carrying over some of the Japanese, like, historians. If you know what I mean. if I'm correct. Because might as well do a comparison. Why I had to put... Yeah, it's so basically the Korean version, you just get a quieter version of that jingle, which is pretty interesting. But speaking of that, if we put these two back. Ow. For the fun of it, let's use our Heisei Riders. Sure, we'll have the fun lights for this one. So yeah, as you can tell, not right away, but like, so those sounds are carried over. Because obviously it's down that regulation. As you hear that loop. Let's use... This is funny. Let's just close this one. Let's use drive. honestly, if we were to. Yeah, so it's just this quieter. Double. Yeah, so basically, like, you know, it's cool that it at least still, like, it still reads some in the icons. It's just that you just get them at a lower sound quality and such. Like, I think it's at least better than just omitting them. But then, obviously, with that, it means that things like Dark Ghost will not work properly. So yeah, Dark Ghost doesn't get a new redubbed announcement because he's under the Common Rider line of sound, so he won't get a new sound. But his form will. So yeah. Which is why I haven't shown, like, obviously the main 15 had to get redubbed, but like obviously things like, ironically, Ishinomori, Shinsegumi, and Tenkatoets. Well, Tenkatoets is an interesting case because it's partly redubbed. So as you can tell, the Nobunaga announcement was redubbed, but not anything else. But that's just because they had the sound, might as well replace it. But then if you use Shinsei Gumi, Shinsei Gumi has not been redubbed. And Ishinomori is also not redubbed. So that's why I assume. Again, that's why I assume this 37 is supposed to be like, oh yeah, it makes this much sound, kind of thing. Because they cut down, like, they did what, like, they had the necessities for sure. Like, they had the the necessary icons that needed to be done and such. And everything else is more like, oh, that's cool, that's there, or oh well, that's not there. Like, that's how I feel about the Legend Rider ghost icons. As unfortunate it is that they're not there. You know, trying to put this back in. I'm trying to put these back in. Like, it's just more of like, I like what is present, basically, because, you know, the thing. Oh, I mean, the thing is that they're there. They're still programmed in there. They just do the same thing. So you're not losing. We didn't lose anything, which is pretty interesting and such. I'm trying to remember how this was organized. Because I think we can do one more thing, which, because we never used this track yet. This means Synspector won't work properly. Excuse me. Oh, wow. That actually connected pretty well. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. But, come on. No, tab was down there. And I'm pretty sure that's the same with Gamba Rising. I think the Gamba Rising sound is just the exact same. Just obviously lower quality. I'm pretty sure all the other tracks still work the same too. Togon goes there. Deep Spectre goes there. Necrom. Like, wouldn't Yujo go after and then the Ryder 45? And then, like, obviously I didn't do the Zero Specters. Might as well. This one seems more rushed. All right. Oh, so this is. I mean, at least with the Korean version, you can now recreate the clone Makotos or any battles like this. Other than that, like, I'm trying to remember what was what, but like, obviously I didn't get to show it, but like, yes, obviously you can still use the gun weapons here because of the magnet that's literally just It's literally just sitting within here and such. But I think that basic covers all covers all the comparisons I can think of and such, to which I'm still pretty satisfied with. I'm still pretty satisfied with the overall. Again, this is not like this was not like worth it. Well, it's technically not worth it, but for me personally, I really like as you guys know, I really like the Ghost toy line. I thought that the Ghost Rider was pretty fun working with, and I really like the fact that they did release all but one icon and such, which is why I thought it was really justified for me to get the Korean version of the Ghost Driver, because I really like the jingles of the Korean version. And you know, it is kind of neat now to finally technically have a second toy that can read icons, even if it's just the same toy but in a different language. And also, it's just, you know, it's kind of, I think this is kind of a neat thing of like, you know, getting like the same toy but in different languages and such. Obviously, I wouldn't do it constantly unless there's like something significant about it, which is, I think, kind of, again, like the case with like Ultraman, for example, with a lot of its Chinese releases. It's more worth it just to get the Rube toy line from there than the Japanese one, because off the bat, your Rube Gyro will actually have the finishers. That's a huge reason as to why you would want to like go for a different language version. But like, for me, for this thing, I just want it for the sake of the sounds. And I never got to this until now, but the price I got this thing for was for $45, which was $5 more than what I got the Ghost Driver for. So basically, to get this thing new in box for $5 more, I thought that was pretty worth it and such. Now, if I were to get other Korean versions, or any other Bandai Korea versions from Double through, well, basically up to 2019, because after 2019 they actually stopped dubbing the toys and just started re-releasing them like one-to-one, but just, you know, plaster a sticker over the original box in Hangul and such. To which, it's definitely unfortunate for sure, especially in, like, I think for the case of like King Ultra, for example, I think it would be cool for that audience to get the King Gabriel Caliber in Korean, but now they won't have that chance because of the fact they stopped dubbing. They stopped releasing the toys with the dubbed voices. Like, I think Geo was one I was kind of interested in, but like, the thing is that I don't want to buy into the gimmicks where there are sounds and then having to like go through and basically recollect them. Because like, I mean, like, I thought that would have been a funny case of like X8, for example, because again, X8 did 2 packs and such with their singular gas shots. And then they did like all the forms, I think. No, I think they only did Hyper Muteki, to which they released as a set. So Mighty Brothers was omitted, and there was no Gashat Gear Duel. But I mean, if there was, it was probably just a re-release, reasonably so. And then Build, I think, would have been fun. Like, I mean, I can use it as an opportunity to get another Splash Driver, one that isn't scuffed up, but at the same time, it's like, why would you want the Splash Driver? And plus, again, Build is one of the ones that, it's basically the same case like the Ghost Driver, where they carry over some of the sounds from the original. Like, some of the sounds are not dubbed, but I think it's more of a worse case because it's a lot of audio splicing and it's very jarring, and I just don't think it's worth it for the Build Driver, honestly. So, like, really, this is kind of the only one I want out of Ryder at least. For Sentai I don't think there's. It's more of their exclusive, like, or I mean, obviously besides Dino Force Brave, obviously, um, there's not really much I would want to get from, like, well, obviously Dino Force Brave is like the is an original toy line, but I mean, I guess out of the dub stuff, I'm not there's not really much that I can think of that I like would think would be cool. Not that cool. Not that it's not cool, but like that I'm like that I actively like want or actively wanted. I'm trying to think back because I think it was like, because again, like Josh already covered the Captain Force mold pirates. I don't know. I don't think they had to dub the Morph Embrace. Again, if I had to get a Gabba revolver, I would just get the Gabba Gabba revolver. Tokyo Changer is alright. They skipped Ninja. I don't know about the Jewel Changer. But I mean, obviously with Jewel Drew, I would, getting those extra mechs would be cool, but I my originals are already just in a bin, so. And then I think Kyuranger was the no Ryu Soldier. I think I was kind of interested in, but again, like I just think this is kind of just generally the only Bandai Korea thing of that's like of something I've owned and such. Like I again, like I said, I can go like if I really wanted to, I can get the mock driver, but it's just like because I like the sounds of that one too, but it's just like because I know back then I actually originally wanted to get the Bandai China, not the Bandai China, the Bandai Korea version of the Break Gunner initially, just because obviously back then that toy was difficult obtaining, and because the Bandai Korea version wasn't altered. But I'm just gonna have to assume it probably was to some extent with the audio, because I think that is a really interesting thing. I guess again, most likely Korean toy standards are different, to which they have to like lower the volume down or something. But I mean, it's not that distracting, but like I feel like I don't know, something about it you can tell there's the compression of the sound is just I guess more apparent, I guess. But yeah. This is definitely a delight to have and such. Though obviously in the sad case of this, I think I will just have to box this one and just kind of consider this like more like a holy grail, even though it's not. It's just gonna be one of the like this is just more one of those like items that I'm just like, yeah, I openly did not need it, but I thought it's just something I wanted experience out of. And again, like it's kind of neat to have two ghost drivers. But yeah, I think that had to do with this opening. I will say that maybe we will treat this like the Rube or the Saki Rube trial, and we will do like 3 videos on this by Halloween, which I don't have my other phone on me because I'm charging it. But I think because I generally don't have a Halloween video. I don't really know what to do for Halloween this year. Because last year I did Gaim, but or October I generally don't know what I want to do, but like I think I'm gonna cover this by the end of the week or by the end of the month. Though I think see even though I recorded the intro and such, I feel like I'd rather do a written review just because so then it's at least different from because like it's going to be redundant about the fact that I've already covered the original Ghost Driver. So I think it would make more sense if we update it to a written review, so then I can actually clearly state out the comparisons between the two versions. And so then it's actually more worthwhile of a watch as opposed to just, oh, so you're just covering the same toy from like that you covered 2 years ago. And so then like we can just have the, I know technically the normal like just short demo of it will not be worthwhile because I wanted to do a joke of where I literally just recycle footage because it's like, oh, no one will know. But I don't know, because then I might honestly just skip the demo and just go straight into the all sound demo, or the all sound demo, because I think that'll be more worthwhile. Even though, again, Toy Happy has already put a video out like that, but I want to actually try to do all the released icons that are actually out. Obviously, we have to exclude, again, Token Boost, Deep Spectre, and Mugen, because I don't have those releases. Those will get covered in their own videos and such. But and it's also just because I haven't done a written review yet for this year, which is unfortunate, but um yeah, I think covering this will be definitely be fun and such, and I hope people will enjoy it too. I just realized, I mean, this video can probably be released after instead of the demo. So then it could be the written review, the full all sound demo, and the opening. I think that works out. But yeah, I think I'm done for the day of recording, even though I still need to film 2 shorts, and I still need to open up Courage in Full Action. But yeah, I'll have to do this opening this Ryder, and I'll leave people.